From up here, I look small, but down there on the street, in the garage, pitching to strangers, I've been building something that could change how people protect their homes. I've never done anything like this before, and honestly, I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I do know this. If I don't figure it out fast, this whole project could fall apart. Enjoy the view.
Okay, so where did we leave off last time?
Hopefully, next video, I'll be super pumped to show you the finished product. I can guarantee that I will succeed tremendously or fail and maybe lose my future kids' college tuition. Either way, it's gonna be a great ride.
Do I know you? You look so familiar.
No, we don't know each other, man.
Take it easy.
This isn't a tutorial. This is how I took an unfinished invention, I bet on myself, and I put it in front of real people. I'll show you every mistake, every rejection, and how that expensive machine has brought me hope. So, that left us with one final question. Why are garage doors so easy to break into? So we got to work, started building, and hit the streets.
Where do we want to go? It's a little cringe, but like, do I look as nervous as I feel?
You ask these people.
Do you guys want to win 10 bucks? I have an invention. If you can guess what my device is, I'll give you 10 bucks.
It is a dildo. It's a micro dildo.
It's one of those mechanical dildos, bro.
A charger, maybe? A timer.
Time machine.
Is it gonna shock me?
Is it?
Is it gonna shock the shit out?
No,
You know, bullshit.
No,
Jack in the
dude,
box
no,
type shit.
No, sir. No, it doesn't shock you, I promise.
Like,
Can't give away
zap
too
you?
many. Nope.
Like for your weed?
No.
It's a 16-track digital recorder.
It's got a tampon pulley string in the back.
Is it one of those smoker?
It's not a baby monitor.
That fucker just...
Oh, yeah. Just clear your nose.
I couldn't even fathom the guess.
I don't know, bro. Safety box?
It's like a gear for a vending machine. Mechanical dildo.
That's a hard one.
Cat toy.
It's not a cat toy. Do we have any other ideas? It's not a safe? Yes! Yes!
Locking mechanism?
Lock?
Some sort of lock, like a house door or something.
Yeah, you're close. Lock? It's a lock.
Like a garage door?
Dude, yes! Okay, so
All right, what is it?
it's a lock for your garage door.
Damn, man, I like this. I tell you, but if I hit a garage out here, I would do it.
Yeah.
I mean, talking to strangers, that was easy. But when we moved on to the circuit, that's when it started to get real. That's when the project actually started to ask me, how much of yourself are you willing to give to get to the finish line? Sleep? Time? Yeah, you'll give it willingly. Peace? You barely even noticed it slipping. Friends stopped calling. You didn't even flinch. You think the finish line will save you? I'll be there too. And when you cross it, all you'll have left is me.
Anyways.
I didn't make these circuits myself. I hired a guy off Fiverr, and we ended up exchanging some messages, and I ended up buying 5 boards from China for 150 bucks. Though when they showed up, nothing worked.
But without further ado, the moment we have all been waiting for. Oh, I got grease on my neck. Let us commence. Okay, golly Moses. This is like, I'd drop it right out. This is mine. Wow, this is awesome. Let me tell you what this means to me. This is weeks on weeks of preparation. We were a spring that's just been compressed, and now I feel like we're finally getting release. And that's before this thing is even tested. But just getting to this point, bring you in here for this. This is important. When I flip this switch up here, that thing should go out, and then I'll wait. It should be fully charged, and then that thing should get sucked back in. Trial, test number 1. Something is beeping. It's not working.
For 2 months, I messed with it day after day, trying to find the problem, and finally, a flicker of hope. The first LED turned on.
That red light wasn't
You
there
have
before.
no idea how big of a moment this was. The problem was just one stupid resistor. So I swapped it for another one, and the board woke up, but the solenoid was still dead. Weeks later, I found out it was some kind of grounding issue. You would think it's some kind of simple fix, but it wasn't at all. I didn't need a voltmeter or a power supply. I needed therapy. Well, maybe not real therapy, but it definitely would have helped. Resistors ended up burning up like matchsticks, and I tried a whole bunch of things, putting them in parallel so they can share the current, but that didn't work at all. Then I added another circuit, a timer to control how long the current flowed. And finally, oh my gosh, finally it worked. It's lovely. Everything is working. So we go to order a few, and guess what? Because of those tariffs, our price went up from $150 to $583. So what the hell do I do now? Okay, now if I'm gonna keep going, I need some tools I can trust. 2 days later. A little bit about me. I actually have a 9-to-5 job. So that means I have to use tools to work faster for the time that I actually have to work on this project. So one thing that I do want to highlight that made this so easy was me moving quickly. It left me with momentum, and the momentum left me with excitement. This feels like a startup. And another thing that helped really, really well when making and modeling all these 3D designs, in addition to that 3D printer over there, these calipers allowed me to move really fast. I was able to model every single part of my design. I mean, these things are amazing. If you want one of these, I don't have a link, but you should find out where these are at. Get some good ones, especially if you want to do this in the long term. These things allowed me to model everything, which moved me along to my next step, how I was going to make a 3D animation. And if you got any tips for me on what kind of animation I should use, hit me up. I don't know anything about this. I tried using my 3D modeling software, and I'm a noob. I'll show you what I'm working with right now. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. As for this design, every time I made something, I thought it was gonna work first try. But little did I know, an adapter would fail, or the hinge would be too small, or it just wouldn't fit in just right. But eventually one version actually started to work. I put it all together, and I could just feel the excitement starting to boil in my blood. It was awesome. I wish that feeling for everybody. Now, what I did hear from feedback was that this thing actually should feel much heavier than what it feels like right now. That tiny lock is a little too small. So in order to keep people with peace of mind, especially with the security device, I went ahead and I made a second version. This one is heavier, but for a good reason, because the lock is bigger and it's got a little bit more juice. However, I don't have the circuits to compensate the amount of friction that this thing has because of the new lock. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out in the future before I give them out to my friends so that they can give me feedback and I can take that feedback and use it as testimonies to push it out. But I'll let you know how that goes when we get further down the line. Right now, it's a little overwhelming, and I think I really don't know what I'm doing at all. So here's the plan. This is what I'm thinking. I want to turn this whole process into one blueprint so that way everybody can use it and help them bring their ideas from idea to real life product. And I want them to be able to do that for free. So support the channel if you think that it's worthwhile. This is because everyone should be able to take their ideas, regardless of skill level, and bring them to life into something real and something that can help others. I'm documenting every step daily on my Instagram, so if you want to see any of the behind the scenes, a little bit more action, some motivation, go check that out. Also, if this is a product you think you might want in your home, go to the website URL. You can just put in your email and it'll let me know, hey, this is how many people are interested, and I can take that information to investors. Yes, and then hopefully push these out a little bit faster once we got a little bit more capital. So if you're working on something or you just have the idea of working on something, come hang out. Let's get inspired together and let's go build something real. Thanks for sticking around so far, and I'm hoping that next update I can bring way more good news than this one has brought. Until then, keep building, keep dreaming, and take care of yourself. Subscribe, and thanks for watching. It really means a lot.